And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get... And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. They've got Ayton, Paul out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Bridges, and it's Craig in at the 4. Giddey finds Williams. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Now, here's Shamet. Giddey defending. Shamet the pass to Craig. The three-pointer, no good. Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against Washington. Here's Dort. It's rebounded by Paul. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. Shamet up top, shoots the 3. Thunder with the rebound. About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Ayton.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Pass to Craig. Fires for 3. A new 14 for the Suns. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had. And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Here's Dort. Good. The nice assist for Williams.
And how about the athleticism of Dort? You see the width he has, but man, he can outwork you defensively.
Shamet the pass to Bridges. He gets that one. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Paul passes to Craig. And that one is off. And the Thunder going the other way now. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And if you look at the box score from that game, guys, the first thing you'll notice is how many turnovers they forced.
Well, all those turnovers made it a scrappy game, which suits them. It caused a lot of chaos with their defense, which played right into their hands.
Sweet move. That one off the back iron and out.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Williams, that's good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Shamet with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Miami. Here's Ayton. They can't stop the run with that one. The Thunder leading by 6. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Oklahoma City had one of the all-time NBA trios, didn't they? Brent, Durant, and Harden, and Westbrook, 3 future MVPs. I mean, I don't know that we'll ever see that again.
Yeah, incredible, Kevin. Going to that finals in 2012. I mean, obviously really young and green at that time. But unfortunately, Harden was traded away that summer. They took a hard-line stance, and he was off to Houston. And just think back, would they have won titles together, and how many?
Payne gets a wide-open look. Rebound by Muscala.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Suns trail by 7. 1:56 left here in the first quarter. Payne can't hit.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's Muscala, and there's another one for the Thunder.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
The 17-footer. The shot by Sharch, no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
The 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 20-4 run. Giddey the pass to Muscala. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Here's an opportunity for us now to focus on some small forwards who play anything but small. The leading shot blockers at the 3 spot. Mikal Bridges is second.
Just superb in terms of their athletic defending ability. I mean, all of them. They never give up on a play and do everything they can to challenge each and every shot.
Well, if you don't have great shot blocking ability, you can make up with it with physical play and great timing. They can climb the ladder when they need to defend shots like that.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Giddey's got 5.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Payne. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first 3 from the floor. Baisley passes to Giddey. Here's Baisley. Crosses over, and it's good on the layup.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And so it's Oklahoma City taking a 19-point lead into the break. A look at the field goal percentage. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. We've got Mikal Bridges. Andre Ayton out there with Torrey Craig. Then it's Chris Paul, and it's Shamet in at the 2-guard spot. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you. And so he makes both from the line. And you hear the legends, Brent, talk shop. So often, it's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as much. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league and who compliments you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success. Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Outside Williams. This one for three. And the Thunder another three.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Shamet kicks to Paul. Ayton against Williams. Here's Shamet. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nice job, SGA, coming in and using that long, athletic wingspan.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. Shamet with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Ayton. The Thunder pull it in.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Up and in on the layup. Williams has got 5.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Shoots from 12. And it's Paul missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Williams' shot is off. Suns have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. In the corner, Shamet with it. That 3 off the mark. Oklahoma City's gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. Man passes to Williams. From outside, off the mark. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Paul looking over the floor. Shamet on the wing. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Well, Brent, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50. That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. And how about we check the numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? The Thunder leading by 22. Now here's Giddey. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Oh, Josh Giddey showing you he can get up.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Okogie misses. Lee against Giddey. Pass to Muscala. Driving inside. And he banks in the layup. Muscala's got 6.
And Giddey's intelligence grows by leaps and bounds game after game. Great vision and a nice rapid-fire decision.
The pass to Okogie. 1:41 left to play in the first half. Biyombo, and it's Biyombo with the jam.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Giddey, no good. The Suns have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Okogie. Rebound by Muscala. Muscala's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Dort. Buries it down low. He's got 10.
And Dort has a nose for the bucket.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
Well, they were obviously the superior team a year ago, but a lot can change from one season to the next in the NBA. Let's see how this game plays out before we make any rush to judgment as to how they'll fare against each other this year.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, the key for Saric is to be out there and be aggressive, because when he plays assertive like this, he's going to draw some fouls.
Wiggins is checked in for Oklahoma City. Saric nails them both.
And the toughness Saric provides is an important component. A physical, strong forward who does whatever is asked of him.
Over in the corner, Dort. Good on the triple. Dort's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
It's Biyombo atop the key. Passes it to Payne. Back to Biyombo. And the dunk by Biyombo.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Here's Wiggins, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Wiggins has got his first 2 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
A dominating first half of basketball. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great...
Hey there, everybody. And Kenny, do you think the regular season standings mean much? And now, looking back on that first half, things were really clicking out. Thank you for being with us. Now let's...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Lou Dort with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Moment here now for an injury report. Now for an update on Josh Giddey's injury. Let's send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Oklahoma City. He told me that he bruised his rib. He's got a pretty good mark there, and he is really feeling it. Obviously, they can't afford to lose him. This would be devastating for this team. Kevin?
Well, thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon. We've got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams is out there with Williams, and it's Baisley in at the 4. And that's who Mark Daignault starts the second half with. Paul kicks to Shamet. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
On the wing, Williams. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 5 now.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Paul with the 3. They get it back. Ayton, bank shot, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Well, they have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Brent, the lead up to the 2019 draft was an interesting time for Darius Baisley.
Yeah, here's one of those players who opted out of going to college and ended up working for a shoe company prior to going to the draft a year before. Talked about going the G League route, but trained on his own, got himself ready, and he's showing some steady improvement here.
Oh, Ayton in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Over in the corner, Williams. Count that one. And that's now 7 points for Williams.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Paul's shot is off, and it's Oklahoma City's ball. A big stretch here going 10-2. Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And for the Suns, they're shooting 28%, a rocky performance for them offensively. From 13, that shot misses.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Baisley. Pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. Bridges with the steal. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Bridges. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got 14 points.
It's one thing to get to your spots. It's another thing to shoot with that kind of rhythm. And DeAndre Ayton in one right now.
And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Williams.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And, DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Bridges outside. And the three off target.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 11.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Oklahoma City has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Man, again, the Thunder score.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Darius Bazley. That'll be his second foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Okogie. Puts up a three. Thunder with the rebound. Muscala's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Dort passes to Giddey. Over Lee. And there's another one for the Thunder.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Payne looking around. On the wing, Lee. Will it go? And that's 2 points on the layup. Lee's got his first points in this one.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddey. He gets it in there.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
20 seconds left in the third. Now here's Payne. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Payne up top. No points in the game yet for him. Saric outside. Offline with his three. And so it's Oklahoma City enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. We've got Lee, also Payne out there, and it's Okogie in at the small forward position. Here's Williams. 2 points, that one goes.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And for the Suns, they're shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Now here's Payne. He's guarded closer. Doesn't go that time.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And he gets it to go.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's Payne. It's not going to go for him. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Over in the corner, Williams. And it's Biyombo with the rebound. The Suns have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now the pass to Okogie. Back to Payne for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Yeah, it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Got that one up quick.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
They grab their own miss, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. They set the pick. It's deflected. Here's Joe, covered by Biyombo. Omoruyi. That shot off. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Payne. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
It's tipped. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And they recover it. Lee dishes to Payne. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Lee. He kicks it to Biyombo. Landale pass to Lee. And the Suns miss again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Biyombo. T right on him. Payne kicks to Biyombo. Pass to Lee. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. For 3, Okogie. No good on that one. Now the Thunder with it. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. On the wing, Wiggins. Payne covering. It's good. Wiggins has got 8 here in the quarter. 1:46 left to play here in the fourth. And he drives in.
Well, you like the role that Cam has accepted as a guy who comes in and gives immediate energy and impact to the offense. He does a little bit of everything, but he certainly is a spark plug.
The first one falls. His versatility has made Payne a valuable second unit guy, don't you think, Brent?
Well, he's a pretty decent package out there. He can score. He likes to get up defensively and bother opposing point guards. So it's that momentum that Cam Payne can come into the game and begin to turn the tide for his team in their favor.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Baisley's checked in. Takes a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Thunder.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Here's Baisley, and the Thunder another three.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Pass to Okogie. Can they get it? It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Just 5 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And he makes the first. And Biyombo drops them both. Here's Joe. Payne covering. Williams passes to Muscala. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Well, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they